Welcome to Liberty Talk Canada. We are in a very exciting time right now. Jan 30th, I believe, today. I hope it's the 30th. Anyways, I had another unexpected episode because things are moving really quick here in Canada. Just ignore what Trudeau says. It's all garbage. This thing is growing like wildfire. I got a call from a journalist I know at Epic Times, and he's awesome. So we need to applaud the Epic Times because he wrote an article about the fellow I'm about to bring on, Derek Collier. And he's off in the Maritimes, and he's going to tell us what he's doing now I'm going to ask him what kind of marine guy he is. I'm assuming tugboats, but he will set me straight. This is all last minute. He is rounding up the troops out on the ocean to let Trudeau know what they think. And this guy is already getting so much success all the way from the east to the western ports. Let's bring him on, Derek Collier.
Hi, everybody. How's it going today?
We're good.
We're good. Well, I'm here to share my group. I started a group on Facebook here called Mariners for Freedom 2022.
Okay, stop. Mariners for Freedom. It's not the number 4. It's spelled normally. Mariners for Freedom. Go on there right now. 2022. Join group. Okay, keep going.
And what we're trying to do here is just get support from another perspective outside of the trucking industry and bring this worldwide. There's a couple different ways we can do that, and I'll talk about that here in a little bit. But I've gotten so much support. I was told I'd never be able to bring fishermen and make them unite with anybody, really. Natives, we've had some protests in the past, and they've gone bad because of the media coverage and the division caused by the media coverage. And I think us as commercial fishing industry, this is an opportunity to resurrect that and change the way a lot of people look at us as fishermen in this due to past protests and arguments we've had here. This isn't about any kind of industry.
So you were telling me that you already have not just non-Indigenous, but Indigenous people coming on board with this movement, correct?
Yes, I have. I've talked to numerous different people, and I've talked to fishermen from East Coast, West Coast, people on the other side of the ocean that have joined in to say that this is a great way to show support and just pass it along. You guys are taking the fight on land. We can take it on the water. And there's no way to hide us on the water. It's an open area. It's an open area. And there's a live link online that you can go see any boat that's registered on an AIS program and see how many boats are out there. There's millions, and they're everywhere. There's everywhere. There's a link on there. If you go on there in a little bit, I'll show you how many boats are surrounding Tofino right now. You guys want to get yourselves together, put some flags on your boat, go make a parade right in front of his camp. Bring it right to his cottage.
Okay, so Derek, tell me how there's a communication system you're telling me about that you guys are all speaking through. The people, I mean, what should I call them?
It's not a communication system we speak through. It's like a marine transport safety. It's kind of like like at an airport when you have your flight control center.
Okay.
If you go look online, you can see where all planes are flying back and forth, where their departures are, where they land, and everything else.
You have been sending messages back and forth between all you guys, and you're getting really good response, right? Somehow you're sending messages to all these people on the water. Tell me about the response you're getting.
Oh, the response is awesome. It's awesome. Newfoundland, they're frozen and solid, but they're in full support. The Maritimes are stepping it up. Like I've had a lot of support, and I want to try to reach as many people here. This isn't about any fishing industry. This is about our freedoms in Canada. And we should all stick together just like everybody else did, stand on the side of the highway watching them truckers. Every race, everybody was out there. And we've been divided in the fishing industry for so long. It's time that everybody just stand up. There's mariners all over the world. And I'd like to try, I don't know if it'll work, but the AIS system, you can change your profile picture of your boat to whatever you want. And I would like to try to incorporate that in this so people all over the world can log on to Mariners for Freedom 2022. And if you support this act, change your profile picture to that on your boat and take the name of your boat and go on my site, my group, and type in the name. So everybody that's joining into this group can type the name in your boat and see your support from all over the world. There's no way any media or government can hide that. It's impossible. And
so
then
when you say go on a site, do you mean Facebook group, Mariners for
yes, my
Freedom?
Facebook group, yes.
And they can
This
steal
is
the
not
logo there.
something I've ever done. I am not very socially media inclined. I have no idea what I'm doing, but I'm a fisherman at home that can't watch this no more, and I'm trying the best I can.
Where do
I've
you
reached a
live?
lot of people in the last 2 days, and it's going well.
Where do you live?
In Yarmouth, Nova Scotia.
Okay, and I think you told me on the phone, or maybe it was the Epic Times journalist, that you have people out in British Columbia ports that are joining as well, correct?
Oh, correct. Yes, yes. They don't like the fact that he's hiding in Tofino in their homeland right now and escaped the other side of the country. So they want him back in Ottawa to stand up and face whatever he has coming here.
Well, he did come on TV today from wherever he's hiding and say nothing, just he will not speak to the truckers.
Not speakers.
And he's
Wow.
still acting like it's a fringe minority. Like, really, he said nothing today. It was blah, 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 blah. More gaslighting, more bad acting drama. He wouldn't answer questions. He refuses to talk to the truckers. So what are you showing me here, Derek?
If you look at all these dots behind me on this screen, that's a map of the world. And well, you can't really see the ocean because it's covered in dots. That's how many boats is out there right now. And I don't think it's just us here in Canada that is tired about these mandates and all this COVID stuff. I think every one of them boats out there and them little dots should become freedom dots. And I think that anybody that wants to support it, somehow, whether you have AIS or not, try to do something. I'm calling out every port across the world this Friday to go live and decorate their boats and do a parade of freedom live feed to this Facebook group at 1 o'clock. And that's your time. So this will roll all day long.
Okay.
So it'll be a constant feed because the time's all over the world. And wherever you feel to join, go ahead and join and show that the media can't cover this. If we go live from every port, if every single port goes live, they can't take that video down. How many ports can we get aboard on this across the world? How many?
Well, more. Once we're going to try and get you on Pat King. We're going to try and get you on Laura Lynn and Mark Friesen.
We've already have a large group around here that are preparing to go Friday and make something happen.
Okay, so you're already having success. You've already got.
I've already had success, and I've already had people willing to join right up. Like I live in Yarmouth, Nova Scotia. I've had people call and say, "Let's go to Halifax Harbor and block off the harbor to get all the major cargo ships to stop." I don't think it needs to come to that right off, but that's an option if the boats really wanted to stand up with the truckers. We could shut Canada right down. That is an option. Right up the Sault Ste. Marie River, right up to Ottawa. You can sail boats right up there if you wanted to. That'd be pretty cool to see a whole parade of boats going up the river right to Ottawa.
It's really sad that us residents across Canada have to do this, isn't it?
It's horrible.
But it's
horrible.
war. Like we're in a war, and the awake people know that.
Yes, and we didn't do it the right way. And I think
Toby, you got to get Derek Collier on Laura Lynn because he's already got a ton of people who work in this industry on the water signing on for this. Let's get all the Laura Lynn lovers about this too.
You're breaking up on my end here really bad right now. I don't know.
Okay, hold on. Am I breaking up, guys, or is Derek breaking up? Can you guys answer? No, Toby heard me.
Okay, it might be just my phone is acting up here because it's
Okay,
an
well,
older phone, but
Derek, we can hear you, so you can keep talking if you have more messages. What do you want us to do? What's the action step you need all of us watching
I
to do?
just want to get the word out to this Friday, every home port across everywhere. I want you guys to make a parade for Canada and try to, if we can break a record, make it the world's largest online boat parade for freedom. Let's make it happen. We already have a large support group all over the place. And another thing is I've had people trying to donate to this Mariners for Freedom to thing as well. And I don't want to take responsibility for anything like that. So I've been forwarding all the donations since I'm trying to resurrect something here with the natives and the fishermen. To any donations go towards the clean drinking water for the indigenous people that our government has failed to supply them over how long now, guys? It's been forever. We've been fighting for this, and we're throwing money across the world. Everywhere is there, Mr. Trudeau. You can give money over everywhere, but you can't give us Canadians some drinking water. Come on, there's so many things we're losing here, and it's got to end.
That's awesome. Well,
So
you said you just woke up and you had a calling to do this, and you've never done anything like this before.
I've never done anything this before, and the comments that are coming in, it's unbelievable. Like I said to my wife last night, I'm going to once this is all done, I'm going to print them off on a large scroll, and I'm going to save them to show my kids when they get older. Because the amount of support that I'm getting for this is absolutely unbelievable in comparison to the negative side of things. It's blowing its way. It's blowing itself out of the water. Like it's blowing it
Well,
away.
I think I need to go rent a dinghy and put it out in the water by outside Kitts Beach near where I
Well,
live.
Vancouver Island, you guys got sailboats, you guys got yachts, you got yacht clubs, marinas. Yeah, we're it's freezing cold here right now. There's snow on the ground and ice is everywhere.
Yeah,
You guys can really rip it up over there.
yeah, we can.
You guys got all the stuff you need to make it happen over there very quickly.
Mm-hmm. So,
And
Derek,
there's
you're
nothing more I'd like to see than to see that happen.
I know that we spoke before. What is the message we want to send to the government? Not we, meaning all Canadians.
I
And
think the message we want to send not to the government. I think we want to send to the whole world that we're tired of being controlled, and we're tired of the fake media, and we're tired of being puppets. We want our freedom back.
but you're also organizing to maybe take this to the next step, only if you have to, correct?
Only if we have to. I don't want to cause any major disruption. I mean, the truckers are already there. We're the backup. If you guys need to call on us, and if this is going to last prolonged for months and it's not going to end, we can't let Ottawa suffer, and we can't let all of the other capitals suffer because one guy is holding it back. So that's where we squeeze and we really put the pressure on him.
Okay.
We've already blocked off borders and we've already taken over the capitals. What's left? We stop the ports and the ships if we need to make a real statement, but safely. I gotta say this. I don't want anybody getting in a boat and going doing something crazy. Them big boats take a lot of time to stop. You guys, I mean, anybody that isn't an avid fisherman or commercial fisherman or avid on the water, do not join in this. This is not for you. Your spot is on land with the rest of the people flying your flags and stuff. We don't need anybody getting hurt here. The water's the most unforgiving thing in the world, and a lot of people don't come home from there. So I'm not asking anybody to go anything crazy like that, but flex your fleet and show the world how much boats we have. you'd be blown away if you go look on this AIS site to see exactly how many dots there is up there, because it's amazing to look at.
Okay, so on Friday, anyone that watches this show, if they go to your Facebook feed, then
Yes.
they will see live what you guys are doing, correct?
Yes, I'm going to keep updating. Tonight, I am going fishing tonight, so I will be gone for 24 hours and I'll only be back the next day. And once I get back, I will contact as many people as possible and we'll be making a big update on what's going to be coming forward on Friday.
Okay, and we have some new viewers. Please tell me the name of your Facebook page again.
It is Mariners for Freedom 2022 on Facebook, guys.
And it's spelled Mariners for Freedom. Normally, it's not the number 4.
Yeah.
Mariners for Freedom 2022. It's easy to find. Go join the group, guys.
Yeah. Now, there's something else I'd like to ask everybody out here that is fighting for this, and there's a lot of people that are kind of on the sidelines and shady about this whole thing. When you look in the mirror next time you go in the bathroom, ask yourselves, what is one thing that has been taken away from me in the last 2 years that I will never get back because of mandates? What have you lost?
I've lost.
Have you not been able to bury a person? Have you not been able to go to the hospital when somebody's sick? Have you not been able to see your child graduate? What have you missed out on because of these mandates and this government? Let us know. Take these videos and post them live. Let us know why. That's what I did. It got me to 40,000 people viewing my post in a day. So Canada needs to hear the truth, speak it from the heart, and tell them what you're all about.
Yep. Oh, we can see you better now. So Canadians, well, it's not just Canada. You're sending this out to the world. You've had feedback from people in this industry on the ocean from all over the world, right?
Oh, I've had people message me from Germany, Holland, Finland, all over the place. This is an amazing idea. This is an amazing opportunity. So by all means, anybody, anywhere in the world, you guys want to make a parade of boats and join in with us here, get on it. Get on it. We will support you and we will show the world that you're with us. And if you need us, we will be there back for you. It goes everywhere here. Goes everywhere.
Well, this is awesome. We're going to keep in touch. So to the Canadian viewers watching, if you know anybody who's in the industry, anybody, tugboats, fishermen, yachters, anybody that has any sort of vehicle on the water, please tell them about this, because boaters know boaters, fishermen know fishermen, right?
You're right, yeah.
Yeah, all the fishermen kind of know each other, right?
Yeah. But be safe, guys. That's my main thing to put out there. Be safe, be respectful. Don't go throwing stuff overboard. That's something they're going to take right off and throw it in your face. Don't want to see no littering in the water. Don't want to see anything like that. Just want to see some nice flags. You guys want to throw some fireworks aboard on this? That would be pretty cool. Be creative. We've had parade of lights, people decorating their boats for Christmas and doing Christmas parades and everything else. Last year, we had a huge, I mean, last year, the year before, a few years ago, a huge thing go around here. It was called the Live Well Challenge, where people would go in the middle of the wintertime and jump into live wells in their boat with freezing cold water and dunk themselves in the water for the ALS. And the money they raised was absolutely unbelievable when the fishing community got together for a cause. So,
you know what? Shane Peterson, just a sec.
Cause.
Shane Peterson says longshoremen too. And you know what, Derek? That reminds me, there was a longshoremen's protest downtown Vancouver about them getting mandated. So there's an entire group of longshoremen that I can make one phone call to who has her number.
And this is what I'm getting at. This is what I'm getting at. We are being divided in the fishing industry, and it's a territorial industry. It is a very territorial industry. Everybody is fishing bottom. everybody is always trying to get the best bottom. So you're always fighting each other. So the mentality of a fisherman is a lot of times territorial, and it's hard to get people aboard on something like this. But I think this will take off. I think it already
Mhm.
has, but I think it could really, really take off just as big as these transports have taken off to Ottawa.
Well, here, Shane Peterson again, he says, yes, we have a Telegram group, Waterfront Freedom. So, Shane, God is calling you to tell all of them about Derek, his Facebook page, this episode, if you want. This is your time, Shane.
This is all of our time. This is the world's time to stand up for all of this. It's time for it to end.
Yeah, we're doing it for the children, you
We're
know?
doing it for the children.
Yeah.
I'm doing it. I have a 2-month-old here. I just had a
Oh,
baby a couple months ago. And the main reason I stood up here because of this is I I've had some rough times. We've all had rough times over the last couple of years. In the last year, my wife has been diagnosed with MS. She has Noonan syndrome, which is a heart disease. And while she was 7 months pregnant, she lost complete function of her legs, pretty much, couldn't walk, and she went blind within 3 days. Both eyes, couldn't see a thing. And when we had our baby, she could barely even see our baby when our baby was born. And I could not go to the hospital at any of her doctor's appointments. I couldn't be with her and support her for any of this. And was almost not allowed to go watch my child be born because of these mandates. And that's not right. Nobody should ever have to feel like that.
it's sick.
And
You know what? It's
and the other thing is, I just lost one of my best friends' mothers just passed away. She fed me half my childhood, and I was not allowed to go to her funeral because of a piece of paper. She fed me half my childhood, and because Justin Trudeau said, "You guys gotta go small groups. You're not allowed to go and pay your respects to people that have passed away." Well, these people have been here for decades, Justin. How long have you been here? It's time for you to go. I'm done at this.
yeah, well, I think we all are.
Like, these are things that when I said go look in the mirror and ask yourselves what you've missed out on.
Oh, I know. My kids could come on the show and list a whole bunch of things. So,
Yeah.
guys, Mariners for Freedom on Facebook. It's not the number 4. Don't worry if a link doesn't work. You just go to Facebook, click on the search bar, Mariners for Freedom
Daisy.
2022. And okay, Derek, we're going to keep in touch.
Yeah.
And can you give me text updates on how it's going?
Yeah. Yeah.
And we really
I got
appreciate
somebody who's going to say hi here for a minute.
Okay, your dog. Oh, no, your child.
This is my little girl, Quincy. She just got home.
Quincy.
And guys, this right here is what we are fighting for here. This little girl's 4 years old. She just started going to school this year. And a few weeks ago, I showed her pictures of her classmates at school. And out of 12 kids, she could recognize 4 people. That is not a way for a child to grow up. And I'm done. Think about what I'm trying to ask here. I'm asking you guys to make a boat parade. A boat parade in support of these kids not having to wear a mask for the rest of their lives. And us as parents, to watch them graduate, watch them play sports, and have a childhood. So, right,
Bravo.
Q? Right, Q?
Oh, Derek, you're gonna make all us cry.
Anyhow, I don't really have a whole bunch more to say right now on this. I hope I've been able to cover what you were expecting here. And I thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to talk to people live like this about our real life situations that we're dealing with right now.
Well, I'm just the YouTuber kicked off YouTube. You are the hero, and I'm gonna hook you up with some of the
I'm not a
other
hero. I'm a dad, and I'm a lobster fisherman, and there is nothing more to it than that. Nothing.
Okay, well, when we win this war, you can send me some lobster on ice.
Sounds good.
Okay,
Sounds good.
I'm going to stay on and answer a couple questions. I'll let you go, Derek. Thank you so
All
much.
right. Thank you very much.
I have some questions here.